Hi and welcome to Pilates for ballerinas. I started my ballet probably beginning of the year and I really noticed because I've been teaching Pilates for the last 7-8 years, the Pilates strength I had worked so nicely with the ballet side of things. So I want to support you, teach you new things and hopefully you can enhance your ballet through some of these Pilates exercises. My name is Jazz. I have been a Pilates teacher for quite a few years. I've been in the wellness industry for the last 12 years and I'm just so passionate about helping other people and branching out into different sports as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to come onto hands and knees, all fours position. We're just going to mobilise that spine to begin with. So bringing the chin up, pointing the tailbone back, and then chin tucked in, round that back, squeeze that core. So cat and cow, just mobilising that spine. Nice deep breath. So think inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Wonderful. Let's go one more. Lovely. Okay, we're going to find a nice neutral position now. So from here, make sure you've got plenty of space. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, extend opposite arm and leg, back to centre. Exhale, extend. Inhale, centre. So you can keep the arm and legs on the floor. If you can bring it to shoulder height and hip height, please do. Inhale down. So exhale, extend. Keep the eyes looking down towards the floor, so you're lengthening out the back of the neck. And just bring the arm up to shoulder height and hip height, squeezing that belly button in. Think about extending through the fingers and extending through the toes as well, because all of that will help with being aware with your ballet and your posture as well. So lengthening. Brilliant. Exhale through the effort. We're going to go one more either side. And then last one. Wonderful. And then back. Good. From here, we're going to come into a bear hold. So tuck under those knees. And then we're going to take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to hover and raise those knees. Stay strong through the shoulders. Squeeze the abdominal muscles. Feel that front of the thighs, core muscles engaged. Breathe. Stay strong in the arms. 3, 2, 1, release. Good. Just take a moment. Ease it off if you need to. We're going to go again for that bear hold. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, tuck under the toes, nice big inhale. On the exhale, draw the core in, hover those knees. Good, to keep that spine in a nice neutral position, stay strong. Breathe, smile last bit, 3, 2, 1, and down. Wonderful. Good, coming on to our tummies, we're going to strengthen the lower back. So the lower back is so important for ballet, and that will really help with holding a nice tight posture. So hands and forearms down, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to raise up, activate the lower back. Inhale down. So exhale up, same again. Don't bring the chin up. Keep the eyes looking down towards the mat. So you're lengthening out the back of the neck. Exhale up. Inhale down. Let's go 2 more. Activate, engage that lower back. Lovely, and then last one. Wonderful, and then relax. Good, okay, relax the upper body. Let's focus on the legs. We're going to inhale, on the exhale, raise up one leg, inhale, lower. Exhale onto the other side. So we're keeping the pelvis nice and still, activating and squeezing our glutes, feeling that in the lower back. Good, really point and extend through the toes as well. So really connect with that energy. If you can and you would like to, still controlled, you're going to have a little go at speeding it up. It's such a simple movement, but there's lots to think about. Strengthening your glutes and your lower back, pointing those toes. Good, last 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great. From there, let's take it into a child's pose for a moment. Just ease out that lower back. So take a seat, enjoy that lower back release. Hands out in front, just melt into the mat for a moment. And then inhale. On the exhale, let's gently bring it back up. Great. Okay, we're going to go onto our backs now and focus on core and activating some of the legs. So onto our backs. Make sure you've got plenty of space. Bring your heels nice and close to your bottom. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Tilt the pelvis towards you so you can feel that core engagement and your back is relaxed and keeping it nice and super glued to the mat. Extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. Point your toe. Inhale, toe up. Exhale, heel down. Inhale, toe up. Exhale, heel down. Good, make sure you've got plenty of space. So we're really focusing on that ankle mobility, keeping the pelvis nice and still, activating those leg muscles. Think about drawing that belly button in as well. And us ballerinas, we're strong. I know I'm a very beginner ballerina. I'm a baby, I am. But all of this will really help focusing on that core activation and then that ankle mobility, activating the legs. But you ballerinas are strong. So I want to encourage you to get your core muscles engaged as well. So chin to the chest, look in between those knees, keep the rib cage nice and steady, pelvis still, belly button drawn in as the leg does the work. 2 more. Good, inhale, toe up, exhale, heel down. Okay, stay with that same leg, 4 circles one way. Pelvis stays nice and still. Activate that core, breathe. And then 4 circles the other way. Lovely, keep going, do what you can. Wonderful. Once you've done all of those circles, draw that leg towards the chest, extend the other leg, come into a stretch. Fantastic. So you can either hold that stretch there. If you want to take it into a bit of a hamstring stretch, extend that bent leg, point the toes towards the nose. That's the one. Feel that stretch in the back of the calf and the hamstrings. Hold, breathe. So you should be getting a nice stretch back of the leg and then also down that hip flexor, down that quad, in that extended, relaxed leg on the floor. Good. Last bit. 3, 2, 1, and gently ease it off. Great. Okay, right foot on the floor and then left leg up towards the ceiling. We're going into inhale, toe up, exhale, heel down. So other leg does the work now. Draw your belly button in if you can. Raise up the head and the shoulder blades. Same again, really focus on extending, point through the toes. Good, inhale, toe up, exhale, heel down. Let's go 2 more. Last one. Good, okay, pelvis stays still. Open up that hip, 4 circles one way. And then into your 4 circles the other way. So we're really isolating, controlling that movement. Fantastic. Once you have done all those circles, draw that leg to the chest, extend the other leg, come into that stretch. If that's enough, stay there. If you want to increase it, extend that leg, point the toes towards the nose, coming into a calf and hamstring stretch. On every exhale, try and relax the muscles, sink just that little bit deeper. And then inhale. On the exhale, gently release. Great. Okay, from here, we're going to strengthen our bottom cheek. So bring your heels close to your bottom. We're going to take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, lift up those hips, squeeze those bottom cheeks. Inhale, lower down. So exhale up, squeeze your bottom cheeks. Inhale down. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Focus on drawing those abdominal muscles in. Push through the heels. Squeeze your bottom cheeks at the top. Inhale, lower. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, raise up the toes throughout the movement. You've got to have a bit of a play about where your heels are. As long as you can feel it in your bottom cheeks, that's the main thing. Good. Okay, we're going to go for 4 more of these. Stay strong. Squeeze those bottom cheeks. Lovely. Let's go 3 more. And then 2. Good. And last one. Hold it up. Breathe. Pop those toes down. If you can, we can go into some heel raises. Activate those calves. Good. Challenging those ankles. So same again, find that balance, making sure your heels are in the right place where you can feel your calf muscles activating. And then also those lovely glutes. Good. 4. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. And then slowly lower down. Brilliant. Okay. From here, we're going to go for a bit of a crisscross, activating and working your core muscles. So tilt the pelvis towards you. All in the core, nothing in the back. From there, up to tabletop position. We're going to bring the arms up as well. And we're going to hold it as we go for a bit of a cycle to begin with. So bend and extend the legs. Same again, point those toes. Think about driving that energy. Good, feeling that in those core muscles. Bend and extend. Lovely. And then if you can, we're going to go for a crisscross. So bringing that elbow to the opposite knee, feeling that in the core, controlled. Keep breathing. Great. Keep going. Countdown is coming. Right, let's go for 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back to center. Brilliant. Okay, from here, we're going to go into the dead bug, which is a fantastic exercise. So back to your tabletop position. Keep your pelvis tilted towards you, so nothing in the back, all in the core. Just from here, you should be feeling your core muscles activating. Bring the arms up, make sure you've got plenty of space. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, toe tap, take the opposite arm back. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite. Inhale, center. To make it harder, rather than a toe tap, you're going to go for a leg extension. Just make sure that gravity doesn't take over. So you're really controlling the arm and the leg on the way down and then back. Exhale through the effort. Inhale, back to center. Good. Same again, think about pointing those toes. Extend through the fingers, find that energy. All coming from the core. Okay, stay with me. All right, let's go. Here we go. Last 4. Keep going. And 3. To the end. 2. Wonderful. 1. And in. Lovely. Hug it out for a moment. It's quite a nice massage on that lower back. Great. Okay, nice and gently. There's no rush. We're going to come up to a seated position. Please do take your time. Wonderful. Okay, from this seated position, I don't mind how you're sat. You can be cross-legged, you can have your legs out in front, you can have a slight bend, whatever's most comfortable. We're just going to sit up as tall as we can. So from here, we're going to bring the arms out and we're going to go for some small circles. Drawing the core in, keeping that height in the spine. So focusing on posture, but we should now be feeling it in the arms, in those shoulders. Remember to breathe. Lovely, good. Change the direction of the arms. So feel the shoulder muscles activating, feel those upper back muscles working as well. That's the one. Lovely. Good. Last 2, 1, and relax. Great. Okay, from here, we're going to focus on a bit of the legs. So now extend the legs for me. Toes up towards the ceiling. We're going to focus on activating those hip flexors. So sitting up as tall as you can. Draw your core muscles in. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, have a go at raising up a heel. Inhale, lower. Exhale onto the other side. Inhale, lower. So you'll feel it in your hips. If you get cramp, do stop, perhaps pat it. Whatever you need to do. It is tough. It's about strengthening those muscles. Lovely. So same again, sitting up as tall as you can. It's very tempting to lean back because we don't want to feel it, but resist it. Feel that engagement. Good. Right, we're just going to go. Let's go for 2 more of these. So here we go. Last 2. Stay strong. Last 1. And then relax. Good. Shake it off. Do what you need to do. Brilliant. Okay, from here, we're going to sit up as tall as we can. We're going to inhale. Reach up towards the ceiling. Lengthen through the spine. We're coming into a bit of a stretch. Exhale, reaching as far as you comfortably can. Out in front. Good. Hold it for a breath. And then restack. Inhale. Reach it up. Exhale, take it forward. Good, so feel that stretch, back of the legs. Good, we're going to go for 1 more of these. So inhale, up, yes, and forward, hinge forward. We're going to hold it there for a little bit longer. So see where you can find that stretch. Breathe. If you can't quite reach your toes, that's absolutely fine. Just hold it there, do what you can. And then when you're ready, gently, very gently, ease it out. Good. Okay, we're going to bring one arm and lean to the side. Coming into a nice stretch. If you can, look up towards the ceiling. If you want to increase it, we're going to try and bring that elbow to touch the floor. And you should feel a stretch down the side, into that oblique, into that lower back as well. And then inhale. On the exhale, let's go on to the other side. So reach that arm across. Find whatever's comfortable. If you're able to, we're going to bring that elbow down towards the floor. And then inhale. On the exhale, come back to center. Brilliant. Right, one last stretch. Bring the feet together. Drop down the knees to the side so we're opening up the hips. This is a lovely one just to really open up the hips for ballet. So think about any of your kind of your feet positions, kind of first, second, and even kind of plies as well, perhaps when you're opening up. So feet together and then drop down those knees. See how far comfortably they will go. To increase the stretch, nice big inhale. On the exhale, you're going to lean it forward ever so slightly, opening up those hips. Keep breathing. Stay with me. Good. Let's take one last big inhale. On the exhale, gently, gently ease it off. Take your time and relax. Great. Well, thank you ever so much for joining me for a bit of kind of Pilates specifically for ballerinas, focusing on kind of the local and the smaller movements, you know, quality control, and focusing on kind of the legs, a little bit of core, and then a little bit of upper body with some flexibility there. So if you do like these videos, please do subscribe. Your support means the world to me. I am forever learning about ballet. There is so much to take in, but it's such a beautiful sport. It is so graceful, and I have definitely noticed that Pilates alongside it has really enhanced my posture and the ballet side of things. So if you do want more videos of these, specifically for ballerinas, or perhaps some more focus on core or anything, please do drop a message in the comments, and I will take feedback on board, because I want to create new content and inspire you guys as well. So have a great day, keep stretching if you'd like to, and hopefully I will get to see you very soon.